Look at him go. Look at this poor wretched box. It's got splits galore. See how it's warped? It's even got to the point where it's warped enough you can see. You can even see, I don't know if you can, but I can see their little legs poking out through, little antenna and stuff, checking on things through there. They're coming out this side. So this is definitely a box that's going to get replaced very, very soon. I've got 2 in there that I've got to get. They're white painted, but they're not decorated. So definitely one is going to become Applejack. So welcome to Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, where lashes led to bees. We're going to start going through and rechecking the hives. So this is like round 2 of going into some of these hives and see where they're at from the first inspection. Definitely very interested to see about Applejack and they're working or what they're doing with that second box. Second round, check and see, because we got a couple that are swarm watches, which is Daisy here. See if Resurrection's expanded. Let's see who else. See if Nikki here is expanded, because remember we switched the boxes last time. See where Honey Cloud's at. See where our other swarm watch, which I don't know what shifted. I'll have to do that when I go in fix that so it's not so cockeyed. But see where our other swarm watch of Liz is. And of course we got to see where my phone or my camera's doing funny. Hold on. I don't know what it's doing. But we got to see where Honey Flower is at too, and if they're working, because we had the 2 that had really built comb up in the shims, and that was Honey Flower, so we gave them that second box, and Applejack. And when we do splits with Applejack, hopefully we'll get a good amount of comb built up in there already, because that top box is actually going to, it's the Apple Bloom box, which is supposed to be right there. So lots going on. Let's dive in. All right, let's start with Applejack here. So they're building comb. That's what we wanted them to do. Getting comb built up. They're starting kind of on the bottom and working up, which is fine. Positive. Not too worried about that bridge comb that they're doing there, but that right there I don't like. So we don't want any of this gumming things up. So we're gonna take care of that real quick. Ooh, we've got a frame that fell. So this box is still shifting and warping on me. So I know that's one of my big next tasks, is getting that painted so I can just shift these girls over, because this is warped so much it let this frame fall. So I'm gonna have to get down in here and get to this frame. Ooh, nicely laid up frame. Again, another nicely laid up frame. If I were doing splits, that would be a perfect frame to pull for a split. Well, that brood, I'm not doing a split right now. State inspector will be here in a week. I definitely got to get them a new box. Ooh, she's already backfilled with more brood. So this is all older brood. Very center has a couple-day-old larva, and as it's coming out, it's younger and younger, and then it's all the way back to eggs. So she's already refilling this with more bees for more growth. It's a queen cup that's gonna go away. But they haven't done anything on yet. And I'm going to put it here as a placeholder, and if they want to draw out on it, they can. But see, that one's falling down in. That's my problem, is they're falling in. Time for the resurrection colony. Let's see how they have grown. A nice solid sheet of capped. Oh, here's our queen. She's right there. Nice solid seed of brood. I think what I'm gonna do is let's see what these are. I may be checkerboarding those because they're not frames that have to be drawn out. They can immediately start laying them up. I think I'm going to checkerboard them in here. Because, see here, food, brood, brood. So, food, brood, brood, brood. So 3 frames of brood here. And they're capped brood. This has got a mixture of bee pollen and brood. This has got brood, so this is younger brood. Check on the daisy hive. You just want to see, I don't need to see the brood and all that stuff. I just need to see up under the box for swarm cells between the two. Alright, so what we're looking for, unfortunately, I think is what I'm seeing. It's a queen cell forming. It's not a good thing. See queen cups. Now I gotta see if they are primed. Okay. At this point, they are dry, but that means that they are getting ready to swarm. They're just not quite ready to do it yet. Trying to see if there's any look like they're poking down between these top frames. We have that lovely empty box that pulled from the Nikki Tower that we will give Daisy here, Boister her. I'm probably gonna have to lift that box from the other side, that she can use to fill until I can split, because I don't want to split anything until I have had my apiary inspection. Fewer colonies to have to inspect for that. I don't have the splits. Alright, let me get this box set back up. This one here is Liz. She's my other Swarm Watch hive. This will be the second time getting into her, and she'll also be my last for today. See what we have to see. So far, all the cells are flat. So a queen cell drops downward, whereas these drone cells, which I'm not going to bother cleaning all this up, they'll fix it. I'm not going in any farther. The drone cells are parallel to the ground. Queen cells are perpendicular to the ground. So they're okay. They don't even have any cups started. I'm not going to go in any farther. They are still on Swarm Watch, but we will be doing the state inspection next Wednesday, as long as the weather stays good. So we're on track for splitting. This is definitely one of the first ones that's going to get split, help knock down the numbers, because it needs to even up with this one, because they will be combined together to make the honey tower. So they don't need to be over strong, or we can have issues with them killing the queen next door. So let's finish up. Alright, honeyflower. Let's see where they are. Second check. We got a little bit of comb work. Look at that. Yep. Because that's brand new frames they got. There was no comb on these frames. So that's making them happy. So they're not going to be as swarmy because they have room. But it's a balancing act, I've noticed, that they can have the room, but if they don't already have the pre-built comb, they're still going to want to swarm because they don't have the room. Yeah. So they still haven't touched the moldy frame, which I'm not surprised.
Are you smoking? I don't see any.
I'm not going to go any farther in. I just kind of wanted to see.
What's going on right here?
That is probably
Oh, sugar.
It's either sugar or when they're building new comb, they'll drop little pieces of the fresh, I can't tell which it is because it's got a slight white yellow tint to it, but it could be
I don't think sugar. Yeah, you're going. It's going.
There it goes. It just took a minute to get it going. Yeah, that's sugar. They'll probably finish eating that out. But well, we're still, the outside frames aren't on. Looks like these two really aren't. This one is, but that one's not. We're still so early in. I am not going to dig in. We know she was clean, right? Can you get out of there so I can clean that off? You guys have a mess and a half right here. All right. Probably go ahead and take that part off. Let's see what we've got. We may just remove so we don't have the comb issue from this one. Let's see what we've got going on. See, they're just starting. So we're gonna go ahead and remove temptation. Probably gonna slide it a little bit more this way. Try not to get in your way.
I got it.
You're doing all the heavy lifting. Let me get down here. Back up. I just saw 2 dry cups, y'all, so we're good still. You can lower them back down and I can't move my hood. That right there. That right there. Let's see here. It's 2 of the 3. Fly over here, of course. Ooh. That right there. Biodiversity in yards. Very, very important. But right here, the dead nettle. And I always get the names crisscrossed as what these were called. Now the red pollen that is coming into the hives right now, those are the sources of it, not the dandelion, but those purple flowers, the dead nettle, and there's 2 others. I cannot get the name straight in my head for whatever reason. But that's some of the early spring flowers that the bees are bringing pollen in for. So second checks, everybody looks good, don't they? So excited. Tomorrow actually, it's cold today. We hit a cold snap. It's nice and pretty and sunny, but it is definitely cold. And tomorrow it's gonna warm up into the upper 60s, mid upper 60s, thankfully, because the inspector is coming and we are going to do the state apiary inspections, which means after that's done, I will be starting into doing splits. And right now we're just like monitoring and making certain nobody's about to swarm, because that's kind of the first season. You come through winter and the first things of the season is the swarm season and managing that. You've got your hive build up, but you don't want to build it up too much where the nectar is going up and down depending upon what's available, and there's not a full flow going. That is when they're going to put nectar away, put pollen away, and then they're going to split away to create new colonies. And so that's kind of what we're in, is the season of managing the swarms And also, thanks for watching. Hit thumbs up, leave comments below, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, this channel, and join us as we continue on through the season. We're gonna end with this. Working away on the dandelion in my yard, or yeah, dandelion. So, God bless. I'll see you next time.